Right, hello and welcome. This is how to take a bearing with Charlie Yule. Right, we're going to use a 5-step process to taking a bearing. First of all, what we need to do is face our map so that north is pointing away from you, and we know that north and south on a map are shown by grid lines along with east and west, interestingly, but we're going to put the top of the map facing away from us. That's the first thing that helps for you to be able to do. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to line our compass up from where you are to where you want to go to. Now in this instance we're going to say that we're in this point here. We've been walking along this track and we actually want to turn right and head off on this footpath, and we need to make sure that we go in the right direction, so we're going to use a compass bearing to help us. So we need to line our compass up from where we are to where we want to go to. Now how you do that is to start with, this arrow here is the direction of travel arrow. So these lines here are all parallel to the way we're actually going to travel. So you can use any of these lines when you're lining up on the map. So what you need to do is you can either use the edge of your compass, or you can use any of these other these lines to line up in your direction, but we're going to use the edge of the compass in this instance. What you then need to do is, once you've got it along the line, you need to be able to see the grid line inside your bezel. Now that's actually relatively easy to do, because all you need to do is move your compass along the line of travel until you can see a grid line arrive, and we've just seen him just here, look. Okay, so once we've got that, then that's number 2, line your compass up from where you are to where you want to go to. We're going to move on to number 3, which is twist the bezel until the orienting lines are parallel with the grid lines. Now what in the world are orienting lines? They're these people here. Now the north end is red and the south end is black, and north on our map is up here, so we need to twist our compass round till the north ones, the red ones, are pointing north. And what we need to do is we need to line them up so that our north of the red end of our orienting lines are going parallel with our grid lines. So once we've got it roughly right, the next thing you need to do is make sure again that you haven't twisted your compass whilst you've been moving your bezel. So make sure that you've got that line correct in terms of the direction you want to go. Then you're going to get down close and you're going to be as accurate as you can to twist that bezel round until they're absolutely parallel. Okay. Number 4 is to read the bearing on the index line. Now the index line is this little white bit here. Now it happens to be hidden under the 120 here, but the index line is parallel with, or directly behind, the direction of travel arrow. Now on our compass, each of those little digits here is worth 2 degrees. So the line we're actually going to walk on, look, is, this will be 100, that's 110, that's 120, so I would say that's 119 degrees. Now number 5 is you need to check the direction is correct. Now how we're going to do that is using my little cool circle here. We know that a circle has got 360 degrees in it, don't we? So then roughly what you're going to do is check to make sure that your direction, which is that way, is roughly what you'd expect it to be, which is that way. So it should be a bit less than 130, and it was about 119 degrees. So there you go, that's how to read a compass. Facing the map away from you, so it's heading north. Line up your compass from where you are to where you want to go to. Twist your bezel round until the bezel matches the grid line, and you might well have to move your compass along your line of travel to do that. Then make sure that make sure it's correct and it hasn't moved. Good stuff. Read the bearing at the index line, and the index line is that little white one that isn't moving. Look when I do that. And then number 5, check that your bearing is correct.